Hi, my name is Charles, and I am working on a video describing the modular bullet journal system that I use in a pocket-sized notebook. And as I was setting up for that video, I realized I have a whole bunch of pocket-sized notebooks that I've used over the years, and I thought it'd be cool to do a quick size comparison of them. I know that's helped me in the past trying to decide what notebooks to use. So I'm going to switch over to desktop view, and I'm going to start with, this is the official bullet journal made by the Leuchtturm company, and it is a true A6 size. If you hold it this way, the cool thing about it is it's designed to be used as an A5. So that orientation, the numbers are right down here at the bottom. So the way that Ryder, Carroll, and team have set it up, it is truly designed to be used this way. Portrait mode, he calls it, rather than landscape mode like that. So like I said, an A6, but it's designed to be used as an A5. These are all going to be pocket-sized notebooks because that's what I use, and like I said, I've collected these over the years as I've used them. The next one up is this, also by the Leuchtturm company. The reason that this is important is this is called the Bullet Journal Pocket, and this is called the Leuchtturm Pocket, and they are not the same size, even though they're made by the same company. So this is not a true A6. It's a little bit taller and a little bit more narrow that you can see there. So that one, I actually really like this notebook. I used this one for a very long time, and then switched over to the one that I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Next one to share, I love the Traveler journal system, and that's actually what I've kind of developed into what I'm using today. So this is not a Traveler brand notebook, but it's 3.5 by 5. So not 3.5 by, not 3 by 5 like a index card, but 3.5 by 5. And I do have a branded Traveler's Notebook leather cover. And so you can see this is what they call the Passport. I might have said Pocket a minute ago, but Traveler Notebook calls theirs the Pocket. I want to put in a plug really quickly too for a company that I really like, which is Galen Leather. I don't know if you can see that for the light, but the Galen Leather Company, I bought this from them and a few other things, and they have amazing products. One of the things that I use, sadly, I don't think they make these anymore, but I had a phone case from them, and I used it until, I used it for the entire time that I owned that phone, and it was absolutely amazing. So what I have here is what they call the wallet, Galen Leather wallet insert. So this is actually advertised to be used inside of a traveler's notebook, right? You got the bands here for a traveler's notebook. You slide this thing in the way that you do. I didn't use it that way. I used it as the notebook cover itself, and it was amazing for that. It's a wallet, and I used it as a wallet. I put all my stuff in here. It's got a zipper pocket, coin purse kind of thing, and I add pen loop. I absolutely love this thing. Go check out their website. I'll put a link in the description. This company is just amazing, and the products that they make are top-notch quality. Anyway, so I used this one for a long time with that Traveler notebook sized thing. And then I will show you, actually had used the Moleskine ones in the past, and even before those Traveler's notebooks. But I have one of these to show you too. I'm kind of going up in size now. So this is the 3.5 by 5.5 now, so a little bit bigger than the Traveler's size. Same in that same width-wise. The Moleskine is a little bit taller. And the Moleskine also makes the it's not Cashier's, it's like Cahier, I think. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But this size notebook, this is the Moleskine brand. And so this is the same size as that classic notebook I just showed you, 3.5 by 5.5. I don't have a Field Notes, believe it or not. I think I've bought one in the past, but Field Notes brand is this same size. They're the original Kraft paper cover. So the Moleskine and the Field Notes I think are the same. I'm not doing a paper count comparison. You'll have to do those sort of things. But I don't remember if the Field Notes has a inside pocket like this. I always like that, just to pop a receipt into or that sort of thing. So that is the size and cover of both the Moleskine Cahier and the Field Notes Kraft. And then we move on to what I have found and absolutely love, which is the Lochby. I love the dot grid. So this is their Pocket notebook. It's 3.5 by 5.5, so the same size as what we just covered. It has what I call the Goldilocks number of pages. I use these in my bullet journal modular system. I'll link a video to that here in the description. But to me, this is a month's worth of notes, and every once in a while I'll expand into a second notebook, but more often I'll have just a few pages that I staple in, glue in, paste in something, and usually though that gets me through a month. 72 pages, but I like that bullet journal version. I use it in the portrait mode when I open it up. It's funny that writer Carol and I kind of came to that at the same time. I had started experimenting with turning my notebook and using this, and then his bullet journal pocket came out within just a few months of that, and kind of locked in, and that was the way to go. Anyway, so those are the books that I have here next to me to show you size comparisons of. Like I said, I have a bullet journal modular system. And I'll show you one more thing. I'll go over these in that book as well, but Lochby makes these two covers in this size. This one's what they call their mini field journal. So this is the Traveler's Notebook size and style one from Lochby. It's got the same what do you call those things, elastic bands that you can use to thread in your notebooks, just like in a traveler's notebook. It's got lots of pockets. You can use this, and I did use this as a wallet. It's got a pen loop, so it's kind of like that Galen Leather thing that I showed you. I actually switched to this from the one that I'm about to show you, and then I switched back. This one is just a little bit too big to go in my pocket, and I would carry it around, just in my hand for a long time, and then decided I, wanted to be able to stick it in the back pocket of my jeans. And yes, ladies, I know, I'm sorry, I do not control the size of the pockets in your pants. So, very sorry that I can claim that one of these fits in my pocket. But anyway, so yeah, this is the mini field journal. So it's, what is that, about 9 by, spin it the other way, so 6 3/4 by 9 or so. So this is the mini field journal, and then this one is called the Pocket Journal, Lochby Pocket Journal. This one you can tell has seen lots of days. Because it is my ride or die everyday carry notebook. The next video that you can watch if you want is how I load this thing up and how I use it as a modular bullet journal. But just again, for size comparison here, it's a little bit smaller than the other one. It's about 8 inches, and it's just over 6 inches, 6.5. The big difference between the two is that this one has a zipper closure, and this one is open on the sides and has this strap that goes across it. So that was the other big reason that I ended up going back to this one, was because this is my wallet and bullet journal, and so everything goes in here and I zip it closed and I don't have to worry about anything falling out. So anyway, please please check the description and look at that bullet journal modular system video if you'd like to. Thanks a lot. Take care.